Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back for round 2. I'm hoping Core's still here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm all good.
He's still here. We're all still here. We're back. It's been a long break. Had a couple of issues, obviously. The other team as well. They couldn't be split on Anubis. They had to go to a King of the Hill best of 3 as well. And it was Darling's team who ended up beating Flankenzee to separate that matter. And we're finally on to round 2 out of 3. Now we're on to Ilios, King of the Hill. Flankenzee's team taking on Akatsuki's team. Both lost last round, so should be really balanced and close.
Battle of the Losers, I believe you normally call it.
Battle of the Losers, yes, that's pretty much where we're at right now. And,
straight off the bat, I'm interested to see that Junkrat choice.
well, Junkrat is not too bad, but yeah, on this sort of map, it's a little bit open, and
it's
a little hard to get. It's a little hard to get kills. As non-atomic is gone already. Very separated, a bit of not much is happening as Jailbird takes down Strike Zam. Longflip gets the hooks on the Jailbird. Is he going to be able to fly away? Yes, he will. Jailbird, he's able to get out of the well. Both teams trying to contest for this point right now as Business went down. Lego Man takes down Plasma Puff. Flankenzee onto that Pharaoh. We know how good he can be onto that Pharaoh. And Longflip onto that Roadhog. So a lot of people choosing their heroes that they're extremely good at. As Sponklock goes down to non-atomic, so the blue team almost captured it. If you look at that that wheel, it was almost all the way up there. Red team though have completely reversed it. Now they're going to capture it. Blue team have got to get onto the point. Business takes down Mortar, non-atomic with a big hook on a Strike Zam, and there's no getting out of that one. And it looks like the red team are going to cap it up. It felt like an eternity.
When you fall down that well in the game, your stomach drops in real life.
It's an awful feeling unless you're playing a character who can somehow survive it. As the red team go and get 2 kills, Plumplop, Flankenzee both go down. And you know, looking at Flankenzee's team, they've got a lot of good players who play their roles really well, but that just doesn't seem to be happening right now or tonight in general.
Interesting to see the red team. They looked to push up there past the point, but decided against it, and then for now fallen back. And now we've got all the blue team over on one side, so this should be interesting.
Diva ultimate. He's going to get a double kill. Plasma Puff and Strike Zam both went down. As Plonklop is able to take down Lego Man, and then he gets killed by non-atomic. So non-atomic is winning the battle of the Roadhogs right now.
That was karma.
And we're up to 45% already. It just quickly goes up. Jailbird takes down Mortal. They hadn't even looked like getting onto the point. It's Business for Lucia ultimate for no real reason. Non-atomic takes down the Riptire. And the red team are well and truly in control. This one doesn't even look like it's close at the moment. Non-atomic popping the Roadhog ultimate at the moment. Trying to just keep them away. One missed the hook. Blue team need to group up, push in this team, get their ultimates off. They got 4 of them at the moment. Red team have only got 2, so they've got a chance here. A big chance now as non-atomic goes down to Mordor. Flankenzee takes down Lego Man. Blue team finally getting in, finally getting kills, and they should be able to take this point now. Flankenzee gets a double kill. Immediately takes down Unknown Alley. Jailbird takes down Flankenzee. Here comes the Genji and Akatsuki. Mordor takes down Jailbird. That's Zenyatta's going to completely counter that Genji's ultimate. Immediately goes down, and the blue team should be able to take this one after Business gets off the point. There it is.
Another good ult from a support there, just knowing when to counter an opposing team's ultimate. It kept them on the point, it kept them alive, and they're going to see if they can take this all the way to 100.
And of course that was Plasma Puff on that Zenyatta ultimate as well to stop the Genji on his ultimate. So it's been almost a night of the supports right now as Mordon takes down Unknown Alley. Jailbird here on the windmill trying to get some damage in. He's going to fly in now. He doesn't have the ultimate just yet. He's at about 90% as he flies into the thick of things. Lego Man with a free ultimate. As non-atomic goes down the well, and Plonklop gets some revenge. But Lego Man got a double kill on the Battle Pants and Plasma Puff, and then Biznich gets a double kill as well. So the red team back in control, and they're at 90% already. So the blue team are going to have to rush back, try and get on the point. Flankenzee was able to take down Akatsuki in the back line there. We're at 94% already. Mordor is onto the point. He needs some help though. He needs some people to come and help him out. We're at 99%. Mordor goes down. Jailbird pops the ultimate immediately and gets a kill on the Strike Zam. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Flankenzee goes down. I think this could be the game as Plonklop comes in. He pushes himself. He gets pushed from the Jailbird into the well. That was unfortunate. And red team take round 1.
I almost thought he did the old dive down the well then.
No, he got pushed off by Jailbird, and that was really one-sided that round. But we have seen in the past on custom game nights that one round goes by, maybe a bit of a stomp, and then the other round it can be completely swung the other way. You wonder how did that first round happen. So interesting to see can the blue team bounce back from this. They've got the team that I feel like has got the players in the right roles, the right heroes. They've just got to put it together. They've just got to have that team coordination.
I think almost every game tonight has featured the Lucio and Zen combo, and it's almost becoming meta. You're seeing a lot in competitive. It's the best of both worlds. It's the buffs and the debuffs from Zen, and the healing with his ultimate and the survivability, and of course both ultimates of theirs are essentially a counter to another ultimate. So interesting. Now Plasma has gone to the Mercy, just as I said that. So let's see how that works out.
Trying to change some things up there. As Flop charged in a little bit early. He's on that Reinhardt now instead of the Roadhog. Actually, he's still on that Genji. So there have been a couple of interesting different heroes between these two teams. We've got the Winston as well. The Pharah's back in contention. The Genji. As Visnich does take down Mordon, Jalbert takes down Flankenzee. Strikes him, was able to take down Unknown Alley, but he died immediately, so Red Team gonna still be in control here. Plasma Pop right in, trying to get some heals on the block pop. Jalbert trying to go straight for Plasma Pop. He's in a really bad position right now on that Mercy. He does go down, and the Red Team take down Plonk Pop as well. It looks like they're gonna get this point. They've got it. What is happening to this blue team core? Because they've, in my eyes, they've got the players, they've got the right heroes. It just doesn't seem to be coming together.
I think you're right. I actually think it's the way they're going. I mean, Mordon went over the back and tried to take on 3 of the opposing team. I don't know if he knew there was 3 of them there, but it was never going to work out. They're getting themselves into unfavorable situations and map positions. They need to group up a bit better and pick their way and communicate. And
we've gone back a little bit in time here. Flankenzee getting a buff from Plasma Puff. The old Pharah Mercy combo. Have not seen that in a while. Was able to take down Lego Man, but hit the Lucio ultimate keeps the Red Team alive. And Flankenzee is able to take down Akatsuki. They have lost Plonk Pop low, but they still have Strike Sam alive. No, not for long. As Unknown Alley takes him down. The Diva ultimate's in a tough position to get some kills there. There was some people around, and Mordon takes down Jailbird. This hook there by Non-Atomic trying to take down Flankenzee. Pops the ultimate to get Mordon away. The McCree ultimate got popped. He gets a double kill. Mordon and Battle Plans both go down. Immediately revived though. Nicely done by Plasma Puff. Flankenzee trying to flank around to the backside here, get some damage. And he's going in a really tough spot right now. He's got a couple of people around him. He does have Plasma Puff still with him though. Trying to fly away. His Lego Man gets a good catch on the Plasma Puff. Takes him down. Strikes down, takes down Business. Blue team almost got the point. Have they got it? Yes, they have. Very similar to the last round. This time at 64%. They're finally on it now. You've got to keep it though. Akatsuki takes down Mordon. Plonk able to take down Jailbird as well. And finally they get that Genji. And finally the blue team can probably rest for about 10 seconds.
We've got Plonk switching from Reinhardt to Zaya, which I think is good on this map. Also, not sure that Diva's a good choice for this map. It's far too tight, too close quarters, lots of places to run and hide. The ult's not really going to work that well.
Does have 80% on that ult, Jailbird, and I think if he is going to use it, it has to be on the middle of the point in a really big, skirmish sort of atmosphere. A lot of people around that point area as Mortal takes down Lego Man. So blue team going to pick this time. Akatsuki, is he going to be able to get out of this situation? It looks like he's going to fall down. He does go down. That could be one of the fail of the night. He goes down. Mortal went down as well, so they're all trying to get off the map here. Blue team up to 45% now. Here comes the rocket barrage from Flankenzee. Takes down Non-Atomic. And he did have that barrier and the extra damage from Plasma Puff, so they're really trying to build around Flankenzee. You can really start to see how they've sort of changed their dynamic to just revolve around Flankenzee.
He's doing a great job. It is absolute vintage Mercy and Pharah there.
And we have gone back to the start of Overwatch really as Akatsuki takes down Strikes and Plonk able to take down Akatsuki. And they do have the McCree on that red team, but just not able to deal with the Pharah right now. And they have actually now switched Akatsuki over to Soldier, so they've gone with both of the 2 counters on Pharah to try and stop this combination at 78%. They're looking like they're going to be able to take game 2 as Flankenzee does take down Jailbird, trying to push a couple of people away. Legoman trying to get that kill on Flankenzee as he takes down Business, and now here comes the McCree ultimate. Is he going to be able to get Pharah? No, in fact he just died, walked into Mordon. Mordon takes him down. Non-Atomic gets onto the point, pops his ultimate. He's been able to really do much. Does take down Mordon. Flankenzee gets a double kill. Non-Atomic gets a triple kill, in fact, taking down Unknown Alley. We're at 99%. Revive is able to bring back Mordon. I think this could be just about game. No ultimate for Jailbird as Business does pop the ultimate just to keep them alive a little bit longer here, but they got the numbers, the blue team. And then that's really going to wipe him there. Mordor takes down Business, Strikes and takes down Jalbert, and the blue team take M2.
That was the round of the flank. He's done a great job.
Flankenzee, and I think his team really started to just kind of say, hey, nothing's working. Let's just put everything into Flankenzee, get the shields and barriers, get the damage boost and the heals, and let him just go and wipe them. And it's a good map for that. And as I say, that last map was definitely a good map for it. This map, maybe not as much. It's a little bit harder, especially because the point is indoors. So the Pharah, whilst can do the damage outside and battle outside of the point, for this sort of map though, it's not maybe as effective. It's still good, and I'm sure they'll continue to do it. But it maybe won't be as good as Mordor is onto that Junkrat again.
I'd say this map is probably the least effective for Pharah out of the Ilios maps. Of course, the point being indoors as opposed to outdoors on the other two. I do like the Junkrat though. Getting those grenades in the point can be very annoying for the other team.
So Flop immediately splitting off the rest of his team to strikes and takes down Business. Flankenzee trying to get some of that damage on as Legoman is able to take down Flop, so a nice pick up there. No shield barriers for the blue team at the moment. They're trying to take down Pharah immediately. A lot of that firepower is going up there. Mordor is up on top of the building with Plasma Puff. Jalbert is trying to take down Plasma Puff. Red team onto the point. They are going to get it. As Legoman takes down Battle Pants, it just seems like the blue team is scattering at the moment. Flankenzee takes down Business. He's doing his job. He's trying to flank around, get some damage. Gets his boost. It almost fell down, and he's going to die here to non-atomic. Jalbert took down Mordor. Red team back in control. And I think, as we said before, the setup that they had for that last map was just incredible. They've got to figure out another setup for this match. If they can figure out maybe some different heroes, that would be better here. Strikesam has gone over to D.Va instead of the Winston. They've got to try some different things. Did it work out last round? Maybe it'll work this round. Mordor does take down Unknown Alley. They've got their kill. They've got to group up. They've got to push in, use their ultimates. And the McCree ultimate. So have we got a high noon kill here? And I think he cancelled it. And he did. So Legoman cancelled that ultimate. Flop charging in. Is he going to get anyone? He does. He picks up non-atomic, but I think his barrier pretty much stopped most of that damage. The D.Va ultimate is going on to the point. There's really no one else there though, so that was a bit of a waste. As Flankenzee is able to take down Legoman. That's a really good pick-off. Mordor takes down Business. Blue team getting some kills here. Flankenzee taking down Akatsuki. Flankenzee getting a triple kill. Akatsuki, Unknown Alley, and non-atomic all feeling the wrath of the flank.
I wasn't sure about the Pharah on this map, especially after the start they had, but Flank's proving again that he can overcome the terrain and still have an impact. Also wanted to point out Flank has switched from Zaya to Ryan, and I think that made a big difference there in the close quarters, swinging that hammer around, and that shield, of course, blocking the D.Va ult.
So definitely changing some things up just to try and figure out what works, and I think we're going to have to get a permanent spoon to eat our words on a more regular basis. He's still playing that Pharah really well. And as I said though before at the start, he can definitely play it on this map. You've just got to change how you play compared to say the last round. And another D.Va ultimate that just isn't able to get some kills. Maybe you've got to try and save those and be a little bit more reactive with that sort of ult rather than proactive. Especially when you're trying to defend the point. Here comes the Zarya ultimate though. One spot takes down non-atomic immediately after he altered that. Trying to charge back in, and we've got charges both sides as Legoman takes down Flankenzee, so that's the big pick-off. Mordor takes down Legoman, although Flankenzee did get revived immediately, pops the ultimate, takes down Unknown Alley. He did kill himself though onto Jailbird's mech as Mordor takes down Akatsuki. Blue team are getting their picks though, they are doing a good job here. They are going to be able to stay onto this point and pretty much still control it as Flop takes down Jailbird. Business trying to survive, he did get barriered though by non-atomic, but staying onto the point doesn't really stop it from ticking over. They're out to 63%. And Battle Pants popping that Lucio ultimate was a waste completely. Needs to not really use it when there's no one around.
I was about to say that. They'd literally just cleared the point. Everyone was sort of getting ready to reset, and I'm not sure. It might have been a mispress. Not sure. We never know. I'm sure we'll find out later on.
Flop getting the charge onto the D.Va. Here comes the D.Va ultimate. I think it's going to be able to... No, Job strikes him. Flew in, but he was able to survive it at that time. And Flankenzee took down Akatsuki. Unknown Alley able to take down Strikesam, who did fly in there on that D.Va. And non-atomic takes down Mordor. This is a good push here for the red team. Are they going to be able to capitalize? Battle Pants in a really bad position. He goes down immediately. And at blue point, it's going to end at 99%. But I think the red team should be able to get back on top of it. Yes, they do. So maybe,
not sure what happened there for Blue. They kind of just sort of fell to pieces.
They definitely seemed like they got, I wouldn't say impatient, but something along that lines. It's now at 80%. I think they probably got a little bit, well, I'm not sure. As the Diva Ultimate comes in, doesn't get anyone. And now the blue team are coming in. There comes a Riptide from Mordaunt. He's able to take down Tommy. Blue team straight back on the point. I'm not sure where all the red team went though. That'd be bad positioning as Lego Man pops the ultimate. Mordaunt got a double kill as Akatsuki did finally take down Mordaunt. Flankenzee takes down Akatsuki. The blue team are just getting all the kills. Bonko takes down Lego Man. Blue team should be on the point. Battle Pants got a double kill. And the blue team take round 3.
Wow, that was a quick turn of events. Both teams took the point really rapidly. Blue Point could have had it a lot earlier. They cleared out the red team, and then they just pressed up way too far, and that saw them sort of get overwhelmed. Red team took it back, and then blue team, they just came in and they combined a couple of good ults. That Junkrat ult, even though it only took out the one tank, it did cause a bit of spread and panic and fear, and they took it back, and that was it.
Yeah, very close games. Blue team obviously started off very poorly. They've now won their last 2, and they've worked things out a little bit. And interesting to see as well in the other 2 games that are happening right now. 1-1 between the other 2 teams in their game right now. So very well balanced games tonight, which is really good to see. And it could have gone either way, as you said. And I thought it was going to go either way after they had just kind of got a little bit impatient. They all died. Then red team got the point, and then the red team just kind of vanished off the point and let them take it.
I think the blue team are also switching heroes a lot more effectively and really trying to counter and react. I think that's the reason they're 2-1 up at the moment.
I definitely agree. Block Pop goes down that well. He's definitely going to have nightmares with that well tonight as Mordaunt does go down to Lego Man. And Flankenzee able to take down Akatsuki, who is on that Tracer. So now the red team are going to try and change things around a little bit, but they haven't been changing heroes as much as the blue team. The blue team continually changing to find out what works. Non-Atomic takes down Flankenzee. Jailbird gets a double kill. Red team on the point.
Looks like
Battle Pants is DC.
Yeah.
Or...
I'm just gonna go and check this out.
Well, there is no pause button. It looks like he's back. And he looks like he is back now, which is good to see. Not much we can really do about that. Obviously, we don't have a rewind system to go back 30 seconds. But yeah, there is a pause system.
We don't have rewind.
Yeah, no pause, no rewind. And there's Flankenzee trying to get in. He did get hooked, eventually goes down to non-atomic. And it's unfortunate when those things happen, but at the end of the day, they only lost probably about 15% on that point. Definitely can still come back as Jailbird got a double kill on a battle pass with long swap. They just got to pretty much don't let that affect them. They've got to get back into the game. Things happen. As Flankenzee takes down Akatsuki, just don't let that get into your head. You can still win this.
I think that's rustled them a bit.
It has rustled them, of course. It's always going to. They're down 60% now. They haven't got anything on the point. Strikesam trying to get onto Jailbird, but he has that Discord on him. And he's going to fall out of his mech rather quickly because of it. Bonkwop charging in. Will he get Lego Man? Yes, he does. Got him. Bonkwop trying to come back now on the business. Here comes the Diva Ultimate again. He just had a Jailbird. Nicely done. But Battle Pants is doing a good job. He takes down Jailbird. Flankenzee gets no Atomic. Mordaunt gets Akatsuki. Bonkwop gets Biznech. And the blue team gets the point.
It's good. I'm really glad to see they got that point after what happened with Battle. It could have easily unsettled them for the rest of the match, but no. To their credit, they regrouped and they did what they needed to do. Flank once again doing a really good job. Yeah,
as you said, they regrouped. They got back into it. They definitely did get a little bit rustled. I think maybe they felt they dropped their heads a little bit, but when they realised, nothing, the game wasn't over. They're back in it. Mordaunt takes down Jailbird after a missed Tracer ultimate onto Bonkwop. He did a good job with the shield there. Punching in, isn't able to get anyone. The Diva ultimate's going to pop. Yes, good, gets business. Now Flankenzee takes down Lego Man. Blue team are right back into this game right now. Are they going to be able to get some more kills? Non-Atomic in a bad position. Ali in a bad position. He goes down. Bonkwop charging in. Non-Atomic kind of by himself here on the point. Missed hook. Didn't get anyone. He does have Jailbird now though, but Bonkwop's getting boosted by Plasma Pump. As Strikesam takes down Non-Atomic, blue team are bringing this point percentage right back into it. They look like they want to try and take this 3-1. Bonkwop takes down Biznech. And they've just completely switched. They've got like a switch or something. They just completely switched it. And they're right back on top as Akatsuki pops his ultimate, gets the kill on the Battle Pants. 63%. Flankenzee taking down Jailbird. He's just completely turned things around since that first round. And it's kind of funny how things can change. That very first round, they just looked uncoordinated. They're not as a team, but they had the right heroes, they had the right players. And they're finally getting it to work for.
Yeah, and I feel like Mercy's made quite a big impact on these King of the Hill games. And the other thing is the red team don't seem to be focusing her with as much intent as they should. She's being allowed to dash around quite a lot and essentially pocket heal certain players.
And Flankenzee got a double kill out of that, and then Blomflop gets a double kill as well. So blue team continue to have that advantage. Jabba trying to get some damage in so he can get his ultimate here. Was at about 95%, but he just died 98%. I don't think anyone's going to get to this. I don't know, he is racing here. Does he have his ultimate? No, he doesn't. He did get onto the point in time. The Diva ultimate missed there by Strikesam. Flankenzee takes down Unknown Alley. Biznich goes down. Not a time on the point. Missed hook. He needed to get that hook and he needed to get a kill immediately. Paddle Pants takes down Non-Atomic. I think this is going to be it. The Diva ultimate is going to fly in, but no one's going to die. Akatsuki did take down Battle Pants. That's going to be it. 3-1. Well done to Flank's team.
That was a really good to see them recover after that first game, and they were excellent with their class choices. They were excellent with their grouping up. They thoroughly deserve that win, absolutely, and no surprise to see Flank get the play of the game.